Good morning, good morning. It's Wednesday today. Wednesday. It's not snowing, it's just cold again, which is a bit annoying. Like, you don't mind when it's cold when it's snowy, because it's just nice, isn't it? But it's not, it's sad. Hopefully we'll have some, nice to have some for the weekend. Go out and make a snowman, throw snowballs and things. That would be nice. Not up to much today, just normal worky stuff. Peen's obviously got a half day today, so she'll be back and doing some flowery stuff. Just upstairs doing something, so the cat's been out all night, so he's been meowing excessively all morning. See his little eyes there, meow, constantly. It's very annoying. Yeah. So better let him in and give him some food. So I'll see everybody later on. The Brit vlog.
9 cat approved.
Peen also has to deal with naughty staff today. The lady she job shares with, she's meant to be there until 5:30, and she keeps leaving at 5:20. And that's not 5 minutes. 5 minutes would be cheeky, but 10 minutes is a bit of a mistake. So Peen's got to be, no.
It's a bit awkward.
It's a bit awkward today. But Peen's,
it's naughty that
is naughty.
She has to put me in this position, because it's more like, although like I am in charge there, it's like we're more like friends than.
It's supposed to be a pally atmosphere.
Yeah, we don't have like a manager-staff relationship.
It's just everybody's equal, but you can't take the mick. It's naughty.
And then when something goes wrong, I have to deal with it.
It's okay.
I'm not paid for this.
You're going to be a strong, assertive Peen, and if she's naughty, you're going to go.
She leaves.
You get the other bird that you're training up, so it's all good in the hood. So everybody, wish Peen luck with her managerialnessing. Good luck, Peen.
So Pepsi is batting the camera string thing. Bloody cat. What are you doing? Naughty. So I'm home. I was really late getting home today, seeing as I'm supposed to finish work at 1. I think I left work, well, it was gone 3, I think. It sort of went a bit crazy about 12:30ish. And I had 3 or 4 customers that just decided to drop in on the off chance that there'd be a vehicle to hire. We did. The yard's pretty much empty now, but obviously it was a bit crazy. And then, as always, when it decides to get like that, nothing's straightforward. One of the customers, their card was declined, so then we had to go through all the trying to get a family member to do it, or they go away, and in the end they went away to get some cash and come back, so I had to wait for that. Then somebody else was umming and ahhing about their booking, whether they want it. They booked it for a week, and then it was like, oh, maybe I'll just take it every night and come back and then pick it up the next night. But that doesn't actually save any money, because obviously it well, maybe not obviously, it would count as separate hires each time, so then you don't get the discount. So it works out the same price, so you might as well just take it for the week. But we had that to discuss. And then the customer came back to pay for their van, and that was all fine. And they were using the van for towing. So we have a separate number plate, an extra number plate, so you can put that on whatever you're towing. That's happily been sat in the office for 2 years. Obviously it does go out on the hires if people are towing, but at least I check each time it's back to make sure that if they have taken the number plate, they bring it back. And I'm pretty sure I saw it there last week, because I remember our maintenance guy bringing it in and saying, oh, is that where they go? And I know there was 2 there, but now there's only 1, and it's not the van that we've got one for. had gone out with somebody else. So this van that I'm trying to get the customer in, I've got no spare plate for. So goodness knows what's happened to that. Probably turn up now after all that, but Jan had gone home, like literally like 10 minutes before, so I did try to ring him in case he'd put it somewhere else. But he was probably still driving, so I couldn't get hold of him. Chances are he has put it somewhere else and it'll be there tomorrow, but that didn't solve the problem at the time. The other lady had came in by then, so we were both searching wherever we could think for it, couldn't find it, and the customer was like, oh, well, if you acknowledge that you don't have one, we'll just do without. And I was like, well, I'm sorry, I can't I can't let you tow something and not have a spare number plate on it and say that's okay, because it's not okay. Obviously, if you choose to do that and don't put a plate on, and then you get stopped by the police, that's your fault. So it's not something that, as a company, we're going to take responsibility for. All I can suggest is that you wait and I'll get another plate. I mean, like, we'd searched everywhere. So I'm not, you know, if people are going to do illegal things, I'm not going to condone that. Honestly, people. I mean, people probably do things in our vans that they shouldn't do. But obviously we don't condone that, and I wouldn't... I don't know what they were thinking. So basically they sat there and I had to go on my own time. We've got like loads of places local to that area. So it's, I mean, there's a place just around the corner. So I just popped round there and got a new plate made up. So it only took 10 minutes, I think. So we sorted them out, finally. Because, like, it's like nothing ever goes smoothly. Like, if there's one thing, it has to be a million things. So we got them sorted. And, you know, sort of like, I don't really hate judging people. And I really try, like, to remain sort of open-minded about people. But there's just some people... And I don't know whether it's like women's intuition or whatever, but you know, you just get that feeling and you're like, bit dodgy. They were like that. So, I mean, they seem nice enough. Obviously we got the payment sorted in the end and everything, so you give them the benefit of the doubt. But there are, I'm sure you know, I mean, there's just those people sometimes that you're just like,
It's so cold! Car says 0, but it felt a lot colder than that. I've rescued my coat from the car, so I'm going to have to start using my coat. So, Peen. What's all the gory details,
it's
Peen?
not that exciting.
I thought it was going to be a punch-up or something exciting. Oh, that's boring. How then, Peen? How'd you get on, Mrs. Manager?
Well, as I said on my my little rant earlier, it went a bit crazy around lunchtime.
Crazy?
With blooming customers.
Ah, bloody customers again.
Customers! And a missing number plate.
What?
I know.
Number plate? That was
I
awful.
know. So I had to sort all that out and stuff. So I was really late leaving today. Like, I think like 3.
What?
Pretty late, isn't it?
3?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Blooming customers.
Okay.
Yeah, so then, like, I was going to chicken out.
No. Naughty. Naughty.
I thought, do I need to say
Yeah.
it?
You said it now.
Do I need to?
On the vlog you have to.
And then I thought, well, I'd probably have to say something. So I sort of just dropped it into the conversation. Because I had a few other bits.
Hi, nice weather. Make sure you leave on time.
I had a few other bits that I needed to make her aware of, vehicle-wise or whatever. And then I said, oh, actually, talking about last week, was everything all right? Because Nick Nick popped round to borrow something after work and it was closed.
And Rich passed and it was closed. And everyone passes and it was closed. We check on CCTV and it's closed. What was the face like, Peen?
Like, to be fair to her, she's honest.
Oh.
And she said, oh, what time was it? And I said, oh, well, I'm not entirely sure, but I think about 5:15 or 5:20.
You were exactly sure.
and she said that she might have left early.
Definitely did.
And she does start to, like, cash up and go around and start looking up around 5:15-ish. And I was like, well, that's fine. If it's quiet and stuff, fine. Because, I mean, that takes, like, 10 minutes. And it means so irritating.
Bad
That's
cat.
food. It's been up and down like a bloomin' yo-yo.
Like a bloomin' yo-yo.
What was I? Oh, yeah. And I said, and she says, so, well, if it's, like, quiet, there's nothing going on. I said, that's fair enough. And no one's going to quibble over, like, a couple of minutes. But if it is, like, 20 past, 5:15, I mean, I'm sure you found, like, once it hits 5 o'clock, the phone does go a few times. Because people get home from work and they want to make inquiries and stuff. So it's not just, like, if we haven't got anything going out. But it's more like being here just in case. So, like, a couple of minutes I'm not going to quibble about, but 10-15 minutes is a bit...
So taking off the urine.
But she was fine.
Good.
She says that she hoped that...
Have you checked the clock today? You're going to check today?
She hopes that I don't get worked up about having to talk to her about anything.
No, not at all.
Like, basically, like, she said, like, if she's doing something, she's happy for me to say anything, and it's fair enough. So hopefully, like that, because it was, it was quite light-hearted, friendly, whatever, and that'll be enough now. Just like she's aware that we're aware.
We'll check. Also, good news. Look, la la la, my back's fixed.
Oh, like magic?
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I was sat there this afternoon. I was like, oh crap, go for a meeting. I just got up. Normally I'm like this. Like that. But I just got up and I was like, off to my meeting.
You're fine.
Yeah, and then I got halfway there and I was like, oh yeah, look at this. This is amazing.
Wow.
So I watched a few more episodes of Elementary. It's got a little bit better, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
you think?
I liked the first one we watched best.
What? The original one?
No, the
Today.
first one we watched today.
Okay. So yeah. So that's about it really. So it's basically just good night. And we'll see everyone tomorrow. Still waiting for some more questions, then we'll do some more question vlogs, some more Q&A ones. That's quite fun. I'd like to have a chat about that, that was cool.
Yeah.
So feel free to furnish us with some more questions. And we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.